Welcome back to Total War Warhammer 3, Part 16 of my Count Noctilus Immortal Empires campaign. We are going to pick things up where we left off with the desperate defense of Torfinu. Our forces are a little bit overextended here, and we are paying the price. We have two armies of Alariel, the Everchosen, moving on in. Both of them have several units of Eagles, tree can, and artillery. We're going to try to pull them down into this gully and blast them there, but we shall see if we can get this to actually work. It's going to be a tough one. We really want to keep the peeps together. Looks like they have elected to sit and wait until their reinforcements arrive. Shields flashing in the wind. And these Silver and Guard do not look great. Sorry, L'Oreal, your colors are just improper. Fairyland Maid Elves ride. Alright, I will go ahead and bring you on back in once their reinforcements are here. Although while we wait for their reinforcements to show up, let's fire some cannons through these Silver and Guard. Start them off weakened. Yo-ho! You do control the skies, but I control the seas. Avalorn's assistance has arrived, and now the battle should kick off in earnest. Here they come. Or maybe not, they're going to retreat back into the forest. It's going to be one gigantic blob moving towards us. They're going to reinforce with their other archers and artillery. We've just got to kind of weather that initial artillery blast. Let's get our hounds. We got to make sure they are hidden. They are going to be very key. And the enemy, it looks like they are going to do some forest patrolling, so just get them well away from any of their soldiers. If they get spotted, that's going to be the end for them rather quickly. Well, I thought they were going to push on up. It's probably going to be a slow march once the others actually arrive. Yes, they're making sure they all move in together. The purple-cloaked Archmage leading the charge. Woneliterary? Listen, Elven names and I hurt. They shatter my brain. Lamar steeds moving on in. Tree can are going to be a problem. War Host of the Everqueen moving on in. This is going to be nasty. Let's see if I can get another group of spearmen weakened. They are making sure... Oh, they found my dogs. They went to the very edge of the map to find them. Man, I'm going to call shenanigans. Let's see if we can dodge around a little bit and just get off their radar. Have to continuously kind of move. There we go. Keep going. That is actually... Oh, no, not a lot of dodges going on. Keep moving, doggos. Oh, they're going to use their magic on them even. Well, that's unfortunate. Use your winds of magic on our doggos. I'm just going to have to keep them moving through. Can't stop. They will lose a fight to pretty much anything in the forest over there, so just keep them running around. Good news is the Shadow Warriors are struggling to hit them through the trees. Enough shots are landing, but if they can get invisible again, we will be set and good to go. Quit forcing me to focus over here with my my micro, please. The entire enemy army is moving on up. They are definitely going to outrange our cannons just because of the hill advantage there. Start firing on that Eagle Claw Bloatthor, please. You gotta win the overall artillery duel, or else...
Vampire Captain.
crashing into my front line if they can. Let's scoot this group forward.
Fleet captain!
Perhaps we could give them a little bit of extra accuracy as well. They got wiped out? How? Alright, I'm gonna call shenanigans on that one. Keep the dogs moving. We want our cannons to be lighting up those ballistae. Fire on back. Looks like they're focus firing down this group of gunnery mob. The disrespect. It's really interesting that a group with more overall units just decided it was going to peace out. They had enough. Beautiful shots going in. See if we can't weaken the Silver Guard Spearmen moving up one more time here. Could be timed. Oh yeah, especially if they stop. Smacks into all three of them. Mortars are already going out. It's like the Eagles are... Oh. Alright. Bolt throwers have switched targets. All three of them firing at my cannons is going to be a bad news for the cannons. See if we can increase their accuracy just a little bit more. Doesn't cost much. They're keeping the mage back to protect the Eagle Claw. This is some very good strats coming out by the AI. They break down... Yeah, thank you for switching targets. They break down my cannons. I'm in bad shape. And my cannons have been having a really hard time landing shots, unfortunately. My hidden units are revealed. Oh yeah, the Eagle. Scooting on around. Yep, just pull yourselves on away and let the others rifle on in. Should tear the Eagle down, no problem. Alright, send the doggos in. We're gonna have the Eagles go, or the Eagles, these are bats. Much smaller than Eagles. Have the bats come on around. Explosive bombs going on in. Not really what we need, but Eagles should weaken and retreat. Yeah, the doggos were going to fail their mission every time, unfortunately. Get one more shot in on this spear line. If you wish to stand and die, we'll allow it every time. Pull back. Don't get hit by those arrows for free. Help out your allies if you can, please. Let's bring the polearms over as well. Keep the bats moving on around. How's our cannon doing? I needed to start firing on tree people. That's going to be the next biggest target there for them. You go hunt down that group of chariots, although the chariots will be able to run through you. Scoot on up, please. Let's do more powder on our... Let's do our mortars. First rifle shot's going in. Let's kick the sea shanty, get the shots really firing. We've got to stop that group of archers. Let's do an overcast. Spirit Leech on their mage. Come on, bats, get on in there. Scuttlers are taking a lot of damage that would elsewise be going somewhere else, so we're going to take it. But an absolute ton of range coming in on us. They've chosen to ignore our lad line entirely, unfortunately. And my voice is going after staying up too late, getting the Cetra campaign sorted overnight. Get some crabs summon on in, she's going to need some help. Alright, the black spot is going away, unfortunately. And our line is pretty much gone as well. Scoot on in, sirens, get up in there, we've got to stop them from getting to our line.
Pirate of the undead!
Drop another normal cast Spirit Leech.
Fleet captain!
And you plus those crabs should do very well together. We have to get rid of those archers, which we haven't been very successful at so far. Yeah, we're getting torn out by those archers there. Switch their targets.
Fleet Admiral! Slaughter!
The light armor archers are just running around like chickens with their heads cut off. It's working for them, though. Summon one more unit of crabs. We need to use it to shut down that Shadow Warrior squad. Oh, I didn't think she had to walk. Let's summon them here, then. Keep moving. We have lost our front line. We're doing a lot of damage back, but I think at this point we have been surrounded by tree people. My captain decided he wasn't going to keep attacking like I'd like him to, unfortunately. Keep him moving in on these archers.
On deck.
Fleet Admiral!
Keep killing. Chuck a bomb at the Treekin, please. We are losing our artillery. And we really, really need them. Drop another Spirit Leech on their mage.
Blood magic!
At once. Going.
See if we can't get you out of the fight with this group of spearmen. After their Archmage, please. Get going. Just get as much damage as we can before we're brought down. Chariots have moved into combat. Keep those Spirit Leeches going in.
Shamble on! It will be!
Several of the units of High Elves are routing, but I think we've probably lost this one.
Above deck. Captain.
Gunnery wide.
Chuck another grenade at those Treekin.
Orders, Fleet Master!
Do what you can, brother. We need Spirit Leech in on her as you chase her down. We just need to kill their lords if we can.
Captain, to you.
Completely surrounded here by spearmen and the like. It's going to be a bad time.
Got my shooter! Fleet Admiral!
Getting crunched on up by that crab.
Gunnery mob.
The Treekin, though, were smashing through my deckhands like they don't even exist. Hang in there, lads.
Fleet Admiral!
Oh, she's running. Kill her. Don't let her leave. Hector, if you die, so shall their lord.
Fleet Admiral!
Alright, it's just you. Hold it in.
I'm here!
Kick in your opal amulet one more time.
We serve. Man decks.
Man versus tree and eagle. It's not going well for him. Starting to crumble on away. And there's a valiant defeat. Barbosa yet falls again. Fortunately, we lose 2 of our heroes along with him, as well as a couple of our regiment's renowned units, like the Tide. And Ivaress has fallen for our ambush with Lady Esmeralda. Beautiful. We will take this decisive victory.
Pistols and cutlasses ready.
Excellent. We're probably going to need the extra gold for recruiting one of the Lord Barbosa's fall. Killed in battle. Vivian King and Ronnie Weasley. We did manage to fell several, or at least one of their heroes as well, though, and weaken them significantly. The Mast Piercer, or Mist Piercer, for defeating Eltharion. Very good. A bunch of extra traits. And the Marines upkeep. We're now up to 4,900. Well, most of that is just because Old Boy's army was destroyed, but Tyrion Wavemaker is now scooting around in the ocean, so we can go and claim his lost sea shanty, which will help us out in combat. Swing over here, and we can upgrade our Shrine of Loak. We've already got growth. Let's go ahead, or we'll throw in more growth building. Get swinging on up to tier 3 as fast as we can.
Of the fleet.
And then we'll charge you directly in on Lacelii.
Outstanding.
The Dire Bats are weakened ever so slightly. You have a lot of archers. So you know what? We'll pull back.
Sails.
He's not doing any recruiting, so I'm not really concerned if we pull back just for a turn. Make sure we gain a bit of replenishment.
Blood and gold.
And we can raise up something scary. And I guess by scary, I mean more mortars.
We should act now.
We should. We will act by giving you some more skills. I think freebooter is the way. More loot from those post-battles.
Blood and plunder.
Turn you around and immediately attack, but I'd like to gain just a little bit more health. She's not recruiting, so we're good to go. This army could come back on over to assist, but I think we're good. Let's grab an additional lord here. That day. I think we want one of the Vampire Fleet Admirals with a pistol. And I believe I would like a one with Lore of the Deep. So an instigator or a murderer. I'm a big fan of the anti-leadership, so we'll grab Estelle.
Rule the night
He comes in with 7 loyalty, which is way better than 4.
my coffin.
We'll give you the Hunger, Spiteful Shot, and we'll work towards Kiss of the Deep.
All bones on deck.
All bones on deck. Let's raise up some soldiers there. And then they're going to be moving on you quickly, aren't they?
Rewrite reality.
White Tower does have defenses. This is going to be nasty, though, isn't it? Make sure we recruit you up. Oh, you have no recruitment buildings here.
What is your
Well, defend well, then. This is your end. Noctilus, I would like to move up and start finishing off Toron Rock before they're able to recover. We can also come over here and claim the Eagle Gate as well, giving us access to a defensive building.
Make them dead!
Make them dead. That is going to be one we hand to auto-resolve. We nearly lost our Necrofex. Calm down with that. We will sack the settlement first. And since we took so much damage, I'm going to probably have to wait a turn. Get some replenishment. Oh, that's a lot of replenishment. Perfect. Well, we will take the replenishment. We'll come on up in here. And then we will wait, destroy. You are all maxed out on your combat potential now, so we'll go for Spread Corruption. Oh, I was wrong. Devastating Charge. Get that thing finished off.
Count Noctilus reigns.
Count Noctilus, we give you the Lookout Cradle. Not so concerned with that just yet. Trident Launcher could be awesome. Or Iliator could use some help. We will get there. Let's come on back over to the Galleon in the Graveyard, see if we can't do any actual upgrading. the Sartosa Grape Shot. We got Effigies of Undeath we can throw on in. Barricaded Debris. We have not been attacked yet at the graveyard. But I do see the Hexawaddle is out moving around, so we need to be cautious. Let's go for buildings that give us more income if we can help it. 3 more turns so we can upgrade Lothern. We'll wait on that one then, and we'll come over here to Toralier. Upgrade it to a Dead Pirate's Hideout. And these swag stacks as well. This cost a lot. Upgrade the Tree and Noose there. And then for our next technology that we go for, I think we would like the reinforced carcasses over here, giving our Rotting Promethean, Gun Mob, and Leviathan and Colossus more physical resistance by 20%, making them even tankier. And then the last thing we're going to do here is recruit up some more of those heroes.
They were nothing.
So we have access to 3, well, basically 2 of the fleet captains, 1 haunter, and then 1 gunnery white. So we'll grab ambush defense chance, self-defense, wounding aggressors. That's not as amazing as I could have expected. Probably go for fleet-footed then, so Richard the Clotter can move around pretty quickly. Look, come on, Rin, Richie.
Speak better than I.
Sounds about right. Can I recruit any more lords, or heroes, I mean? I absolutely can. Morngul Hunter, we will grab... Ooh. Cunning or Perceptive? Perceptive gives us even more magic items, but this gives poison attacks, which are always very spicy.
Red Fleet,
And then lastly, we will go in and recruit one of these fleet oh, we don't have any money. Well, if we had cash, we would recruit up a fleet captain, but we don't. And so we shall not.
What petty offerings do you
What's
bring
good,
the
Nikari?
great Noctilus?
Ari would like a military alliance for no money. You can go back home. Lethal etiquette. New training regimen for our heroes teaches them to veil their intent beneath a sheen of civility. After all, a killer with the manners of a rabbit is the most dangerous kind. Hero actions are now improved by 10%. Very nice.
Yes? It is your decision.
He is now recruiting up some more soldiers, but it is far too late. Kill.
Attack!
Would be a valiant defeat. I disagree, but what I want to do is build up a couple Vampire Coast towers and then continue our siege.
The lust is upon me. Let's fight!
I'd like a couple towers to pack the troops in and keep the towers distracted. Time to send our new recruits on out. So Richard the Clouder, we're going to send him to steal some tech. Well done, lad. Will Finn we can send up to assault this garrison. Oh, or just damage the gate. What does that do for us if we damage it? Surely they don't lose walls. That'd be ridiculous. Well, do what you can. Blow up the gate. Oh, he failed. Alright, Will. You failed me for the last time. Grab steel tech, so we're better at that. Want a little bit more technology running on in. And then we can send Noctilus in to destroy the Eagle Gate.
An interesting kill.
Beautiful. Gonna give us a Pyrrhic victory. Is this one going to be out on the field? That seems interesting to me. No, absolutely not. But we get no siege equipment for their many archers. Lothern Sea Guard. And then they're also going to get access to an Eagle Sanctuary, giving 3 summons of an eagle. So, what I see by this is it's going to spawn in and then it's going to immediately get shot to death. The battle. Long has this gate stood defiant of Noctilus's power? No longer. Let's start deployment. Send our flyers directly over this middle area here. This is going to be a very fun siege. Let's grab Queen Bess. Make sure she can hit the wall in all forms. Perfect. More than. Move the mortars up to do the exact same. Looks like they are able to hit every part of the wall that we want. Also perfect. And then we can grab our gunnery white here. Scoot you apart just a little bit. Gunnery white can go in between. Don't worry, dude. We'll get you in range. Do our gun mob up front. Ready to pretty much do nothing the entire battle. Keep the deck droppers back behind so they're not getting blasted by the towers. They are incredibly fragile. I like them. They're fragile. I made you guys in guard mode yet? Nope. That thing going. We'll have Noctilus. We can do Noctilus on the rest of the big giant boats over here. They can just gun line down the wall. I believe they can attack the wall. If not, we'll change strategies pretty quickly here. Gallows Giant I know cannot attack walls, so we'll bring it over with our artillery, keep them safe. Any kind of eagle summon nonsense. And that's what the gunnery mob's going to be for as well. Put one back here to defend. And two can hang out over here with Noctilus. Noctilus and the boats. Let's bring them over. Bootstrap Bill, we are going to have break down some gates. I feel like he's not going to do a very good job at this being sneaky, so I'm going to keep him a little bit closer. Alright, let's do this thing. Here's the question. Can you guys attack the wall? Oh, you can. Beautiful. Blast it to bits. You go ahead and drop a heal on this boat. And that's what we're going to do. We're just going to stand here and deal with getting shot. Ooh, that's not good. Excuse me, Eagle Gate. What you're using against me feels unfortunate for my team. Can the enchanted bullets, then get all three of them blasting away at the same target here. The boom boom's going crazy. On their side as well. Ouch. We need to stay back. We're just going to kind of take some damage, and that's just going to be how it is. Getting machine gun down. Let's keep you guys close like I said I was going to do. Keep blasting. If you could stand there and shoot the wall, that'd be great. It's like lots of damage going in on the boys here. We definitely need to get them in. You two blow up that tower. You two blow up the other. Ouch. Lots of damage. But they can only keep that up for so long. Grab our explosive boys and have them blast these Lothern Sea Guard. As soon as he chops on through, we should be at least in the clear for a moment.
From salt.
They do a ton of damage, don't they? Scoot on around, gunnery mob. Some Hellfire Cannon. Shots going in somewhere over here. Most of their units are retreating. Come on in and help break down these gates if you can. Ooh, that explosive damage hurts. Nearly brought down those. I'm gonna keep using these heals then. Go ahead and kick in the Power Stone. We're gonna need all the help we can get. An absolute swarm of bullets flies down upon us. Arrows or days.
Look out!
Blast them with that light armor. Keep dodging around. Anyone who's on these walls should be getting chewed up, no problem. Charge in through on those light armor archers. Get nom-nomming. You all two, move up. More enchanted bullets, as well as some more powder for the Queen Bess. Both towers are now gone. Beautiful, perfect. Blow up those archers there. We're losing the crabs quickly. Okay, let's get them back.
Everything dies.
Play smart then. Blow up these other towers. Gotta use our ammo on something. He's romping through. Let's pull him on out though so he's not dealing with both Eagle and Phoenix same time there. Hell cannon shot through there. Bounces through 3 whole units. Blow up these light armor archers. That's get into melee. We'll have Noctilus drop down a heal on all of these very, very injured boys there. We'll heal these crabs in a moment, but they can scoot on over to the healthy side with no walls. We're good to go. Pull back. I don't remember bringing you all the way in, but apparently that happened. Scrap Bill is slaughtering. Bring forth your hordes. He will kill them all. Taking a bit of damage here, so let's get him on out. That tower's nearly gone. Perfect. Almost got rid of the towers. Necessary. Scoot up and blow up those silver helms. I change my mind. Blow up this group of Lothar and Seaguard. Smash that group of archers. Get on in over here and claim this capture point. Very interesting siege we got going on here.
Count Noctilus.
And Noctilus scooting on around. The lads got a bit of healing, but they can't fire up there, so we're gonna pull them back. Once we blow up those towers, they're gonna be completely safe. There we go. Continuing to summon units on him. Let's get him out of there. We'll do a Spirit Leech on the Flame Spire. Oh, we can't quite reach. Yes, you can. Perfect. Do not underestimate your abilities. Let's see about dropping some more Hell Cannon shots. That's not a great one. With the defeat of their walls, though, we can bring all of the boys up. Get them blasting. Oh, well, that's not the exact button I was trying to press, but all hands Hawaii. Drop some more Wraith Storm. Let's bring all 3 boats in together. Bit of a bar to my crabbies. We'll show you the true meaning of war. Crab versus Night Charge. Silver Helms are not going to enjoy that one bit. Lothar and Seaguard is still feeling pretty spicy about themselves. Let's drop some cannon fire through here. Noctilus has a treat for him as well. Any that remain, we'll go ahead and drop an overcast. Bit of shades on. Charge you into melee on these silver helms. And while that magic goes off, we can summon some more deckhands. Get Best and the mortars firing on in on someone here. That group of Seaguard looks good to me. Now the Bootstrap Bill Noctilus tag team combo is going to slaughter absolutely everything. If you're in claim at this point, the towers aren't firing on us anymore. Silver Helms are being routed. Second group. Go ahead and kick in the sea shanty. The blood runs cold. Oh yeah, keep spawning in more eagles. See what it does for you. Be able to slay all of your eagles the same. Pull on away. Well, actually, retreating is gonna just get them hurt. Get them into combat if we can. Everyone's getting blasted. Go ahead and chuck a grenade at these guys here. Hellish Giant got to stay out of the fighting, unfortunately. Oh, here comes the Eagle. Wants to fight Noctilus. Gonna have a really bad time. Give it all of the debuffs. We'll get a Sartosa Grape Shot going in over here because we're getting blasted with some missiles I don't like. Don't like that one bit. These boats moving on through, and that's the victory. Slaughter the purple shields. I'm pretty sure these guys look to be the first to get corrupted by Slaanesh. They're already wearing purple. That's the first step. A bit of a rocky start, but we found our groove there near the middle, and all of the elves now fall. Illyrian, crushed. We will 100% sack the settlement first, and then turn around and claim the Eagle Gate. Short victory completed. Glory to you, glory to us, and we gain extra casualty replenishment rate for all of our armies. We're not stopping anytime soon.
Noctilus reigns.
Ulthuan must fall.
Claim these hovels.
The Eagle Gate has now fallen to Noctilus. Time to move up and claim the Griffin Gate as well. We'll repair the gate on up. Gives us a very nice garrison. Get Will moving on up to attack the next, although he is not amazing at... Probably just put him in Noctilus's army.
Death and
For an extra anti-infantry monster masher. Go for additional skill tech so we can send him out to gather us some goodies. Finish off that devastating charge. And I guess while we're here, we can recruit in the extra hero. No more gunnery wights for us, but we can grab a fleet captain of the deep. Determined or cunning. I don't really like that. Fleet-footed. Lore keeper. More Winds of Magic power reserve per turn. Let's do Margaret Blubberbait. An unfortunate name, and she's fleet captain of vampires, which is kind of the most boring, but very good ability there. Nah, change my mind. That's boring. We're gonna do deep because that's my favorite by far. She will be cunning. And the stasher.
Fleet captain reporting.
I need to go stash some things. I don't know. We'll go ahead and give you... Ooh, establish Pirate Cove. Make that a little cheaper. We're gonna send her out to do some dastardly deeds. We can send her a field and start setting up coves in some of these main settlements over here. Our income's already pretty nice, but that's just because we lost the main lord there.
It's time to tame the cattle.
Do we defend the White Tower?
Beyond even.
We're gonna get
fight.
run up on.
All bones on deck.
Maybe we try to fall back and gain some extra troops from Port Elistor over here. Where does it change to Port Elistor? Right there. There we go. Okay, let's grab some Felbats, some doggos. We need some more riflemen. Polearms are... They're fine. Grab a couple more of these and one exploder. We're gonna have to use some unconventional tactics to bring down the Everqueen's army that are coming on around here. Luckily, though, with Noctilus breaking the Eagle Gate, we can now move through and attack Alarielle, who looks like she was preparing herself to attack for Alir at the moment, so we can imagine an attack is coming, but Noctilus can move on in and smush her from there. I also think we'll go ahead and... We need the extra infamy per turn. Takes the missile strength for Carronade, Mortar, and Queen Bess up by 15%. Can we make any more money? Can, by upgrading Ball's Anvil, so I'm going to do that. Turn is about ready to upgrade Port Elistor. We can throw in walls. I don't think it's going to help if the elves show up, so let's grab... Man, that's just not enough money. We'll do the Tree and Noose for the additional control and growth. Lady Esmeralda is going to continue to build up those towers. We're going to build another lynching post down here in the Shrine of Loek. And then I'm happy to put in the Effigies of Undeath. Get the Vampiric Corruption moving on foreign shores. We do still have a good deal of gold left, so we can come over to Estelle. Possibly give her...
Even
And how many eagles do you think these clowns are running?
Far beneath
Those
an
eagles will just
archmage.
fly around and land on each bloater and just blow them
All
up.
bones on deck.
I think we'll grab some deck droppers, even though they're kind of expensive. Just for some sky units. Then we'll jump back into the White Tower of Hoeth.
Admiral.
Oh, interesting. So that region just has more things to raise from the dead. Grab another bloater then. With the Eagle Gate under our control, I think we'll go for the extra growth so we can upgrade that gate even faster. And we'll finally end the turn.
Your black arcs may
Well, hello,
inhabit the
Marathi.
seas, but the bloody river rules them.
What he said. We are free to do anything we desire. She has ended her non-aggression pact. Go fight Hexawaddle and leave me alone. The White Tower of Hoeth has been besieged by just Yasmin. That's not enough.
Ready.
As she retreats, I was like, that's definitely not enough. Now she's gonna take some attrition. Can we hunt
Yes,
this?
master.
Oh, we absolutely can hunt her down.
They won't stop me.
Lydia, they won't stop me.
The tide has come in.
I'm just flashbacks to Skyrim. That dude's running away, and he's like, "You're not gonna kill me." Gets shot right in the back with the arrow. Oh, that's exactly what happened. Looks like Cricket's trying to undo the Great Vortex. Someone needs to stop him.
Corsair
Oh,
of
let's
the
move Estella in, and
night.
if this gives us an auto resolve, we're gonna take it. A valiant defeat. Do you know who I am? All right, it's time to use our considerable numbers advantage against them. Start deployment. Let's get some zombie pirates moving in through the woods. We're gonna do kind of a split push here. We'll have all of the gun mob coming in from the sides, able to blast them full of holes and surround them. We can have most of the deckhand mob moving together down the middle with the vampire in the middle, just to provide that extra leadership.
Eager to kill.
2 gats here. Then we'll try to sneak the bloats in from the woods. Otherwise, they'll get slaughtered by those eagles, like I said. Deck droppers, we'll keep them up on the range as well. We'll put them behind our guns, since these guys have the pistols. Let's spread the bloats out a little bit so we don't lose them. Dogs can be all the way over there.
Above deck.
Alright, let's get this thing going.
Enemies quail.
They can charge on in together. Scoop them up. Everyone minus the bloat can kind of move on in. We'll have the bats flank all the way around. This bloat can move in. We'll have one of them scoot on forward, otherwise the eagle, like I said, will just charge forward and blow it up.
Rusty.
Move on in, you scurvy dogs. Limp faster. They are definitely content to wait on us to arrive. Which is fair. It's going to take a fair moment, too. We've got to stagger all the way over. And they are hustling. We've uncovered hidden foes.
They shall fall.
Now start blasting those chariots if you can. Do a tide call here, since these guys are less armored, so it'll do the damage to them. Look like it actually hits people.
With haste.
Alright. Now the bats. We'll have the bloater charging on into those spearmen. We'll have the front line here.
Pistols loaded.
Give it a new group. Lock it, and we'll just send them into combat together. Wait to kick in, the blood runs cold. Keep moving in. You surround them from the side, that'd be perfect. Get in there on those archers with light armor. It's like the chariots have found my bloater and exploded it. That's why you gotta be careful. Can't see the dogs at all, unfortunately. Let's get them charging in on these archers. And now it's time to kick in. No, not yet. Almost. Get that gun mob. Now it's time to kick it in. They do sing. Not a lot of singing, but they do sing. Keep chasing these fools around. You guys blast those chariots. We've got them well overwhelmed, except for this guy's getting smacked by that eagle.
Move, you dogs!
The double eagle beatdown. There's 3 of them running around.
Delays! Let's go!
Get away from that if you can. I said cast some spells, please. Got knocked right over. Keep moving in on the next group. Get both of these pistols firing on the eagle. Looks like we're probably going to end up losing the Lord there, sadly. Better run faster. Your life is almost forfeit. Stop that bolt thrower. Yep, we lost our lord. Looks like she got shot by one of her own troops. But we brought down all of the eagles. Freakin' were causing a pretty big issue. Them rotated around so they can just fire on anyone they want. And we'll keep the bloaters out of the conflict for now. Bring those Fellbats out of the fight. Charging in on these Silverin Guards just to keep distracting people. The sound of all these gunpowder shots going off, it's amazing. Music to the ears. You're completely surrounded. I don't know where these mini treekin keep coming from, but we've got enough gunpowder for all of them. Well, it is time to send one of the bloats up and stop these archers, though. These spearmen.
Blood and soul! Drown them!
Get on that group of spearmen there. It's like the Eagle Claw bolt thrower has run into combat. An interesting strategy. We'll see how it pays off for him. Keep tying that group of chariots down. Skadoosh blowing up the rest of those archers. Or spearmen. Keep saying archers. These are not archers. They look like they have bows. Those are men of the spear. Full forest is full of screaming and gunpowder. Gotta bring you guys around. Fire on their backs. Be wonderful. Everyone I know is allergic to gunpowder. Especially little flying metal balls that fly out of them. You did outlast my vampire captain, so that is something that you were managed to do. The rest of your forces, however, laying dead in the forest. They've been tied down.
Bones and flesh.
Keep blasting. Pull these guys back. That is the victory. It was quite a costly one. Overwhelming force wins out. We lost a couple deckhand mobs as well as our lord. Well, it looks like you managed to survive there, Ellie. We'll see, though. We'll go ahead and ransom those captives.
Them for plunder. All bones
He
on
did
deck.
survive. Look at that. All right, back to
Prepare my
the White
coffin.
Tower then.
All bones on deck.
We will keep the current amount of forces we have. We can't really recruit anyone, so you're just going to leave you there.
You will.
Loyalty like
I
this
will
is
give you the
fun.
Kiss of the Deep and Denizens of the Deep. And then with that victory, that's going to be all the time I've got for today. I have been Space Wizard Total War. Remember to leave a like for the like god, the sub for the sub throne, and I'll see you on the next one.